Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel. I am so super excited to do this video today because yesterday I made a little snap and I told you guys that I was not feeling well. I do suffer with endometriosis. If you guys have followed my channel, you would know that. I also just got a new IUD implanted, so it's supposed to help with the pain. So instead of my normal 2 to 3 days of being just wiped out and in bed, I now usually will only have 1 day where I'm completely wiped out. And that happened to be yesterday. So when I went to film, my body just couldn't do it. But anyway, I am back and I am ready to film this video and talk about a couple things. First of all, I wanted to say that I did announce the winner of my giveaway on Twitter, and her name is Carolina G. And I wanted to get her permission first to announce her name just because I feel like it's out of respect, you know what I mean? So I announced that she won on Twitter, and I am announcing on my channel that Carolina G, you have indeed won my giveaway for the BECCA Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. But I want to get right into this video. So when I did my unboxing, I got the Urban Decay Mix in Medium Velvetizer. And you guys, Urban Decay, like I said, and I said it on Twitter, they have got to be one of, if not my favorite brands on the planet. I've used Urban Decay products since I was a little girl, like not like 8 years old, but since I started wearing makeup. When I went online, let me just say one thing. When I went on the website to order this, I ordered this from Ulta, and when I went on the website, it said mix in medium, so I was like, is this like a medium skin tone type of thing? So that was kind of confusing. So just to let you guys know, it is translucent. It's not like a medium color. It's just called the translucent mix in medium, but I don't know. I got confused. I don't know about anybody else, but I got confused about that. So that's why I didn't order it for like the longest time, because I thought it was like going to give me like a medium skin tone powder. And I am a very, very light skin tone woman. Ma'am. I am very light skin tone. But let me shut up and show you guys the BH Cosmetics brushes that I got. I got a 12-piece set, okay? So I'm going to insert 2 pictures here. The first picture that I'm going to insert are the larger brushes that I got in the 12-piece set. So in the first picture, I have the number 1 deluxe powder brush, the number 2 large rounded bronzing brush, the number 3 rounded buffing brush, and the number 4 flat contour brush. And then the smaller brushes that are in the picture are the number 5 large blending brush, number 6 tapered blending brush, number 7 domed blending brush, number 8 buffing blender brush, number 9 eye shader brush, number 10 pencil brush, number 11 flat concealer brush, and number 12 angled brow brush. So like I said, I got a 12-piece set. It came in this gorgeous, cute little bag right here. It's kind of like an opal color. I think opal is my birthstone too. I'm a Scorpio, so I don't know. This is just beautiful, gorgeous. I love this. So I'm going to move on, and I just am going to do a little look for you guys with the brushes and with the Urban Decay translucent mix in medium powder. So I already have my primer on, I have my eyebrows on, I have my foundation on, but I have not yet set my face, and I have not yet done any kind of bronzer or blush. Okay, so I just want to make sure, because I am going to be 27 years old, that the stuff that I have put on already, like my concealer and my my foundation, have not creased too much, so I'm just gonna check in on that. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any creasing going on. So I'm going to set my face, and I'm actually going to use the BH Cosmetics #1 brush. I like to use for blush because for my contour, I don't use a cream contour. So I'm gonna just still use this Morphe brush for my blush. But I'd love to try out some cream contour. And then I can use my #4. I could probably still use it with the bronzer that I use right now, but I feel like this would work better for a cream contour. So I'm going to use the Morphe brush just to do my, I'm going to use it just for my contouring. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is set my face, and I normally will use a beauty blender when setting my face. But because I have these wonderful brushes from BH Cosmetics, I really want to try to use this big boy with the Velvetizer to see what that's like. Because the BH Cosmetics #1, the one that I just showed you guys, that one is specifically a deluxe powder brush. So I just want to see how this works. I am going to set my under eyes with a beauty blender because that's just how I do. But I'm going to set my face with the BH Cosmetics #1 brush. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to dip that in to the Velvetizer. So yeah, that feels really good under the eyes. It doesn't change the color of my concealer or anything like that. It feels great. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of powder on my BH Cosmetics #1 brush, and I'm just gonna dip a little bit into there and tap that off. I literally don't want to waste a grain of this stuff. This stuff is amazing. And then I am going to set my entire face with this. It did not make my foundation weird. It didn't move it around or anything like that. So maybe I'll start doing that now instead of using my beauty blender for my whole face. You know what I mean? I have oily skin, so I do set my whole face. Not everybody does that. Not everybody needs to. It really depends on what kind of skin you have. I think I'm going to do that from now on. All right, so moving on, you guys, I am going to go next to, now that we have set the face, use some blush and some contour, and I'm going to use the Morphe brush, like I said, just because it has that edge right there. And that's what I like. That's what I'm used to when it comes to blush brushes. And like I said, I would use their contour brush, but I feel like it's better with a cream contour. So I'm actually just going to use this to do my bronzer. And then for my blush, I'll use a BH Cosmetics brush. So I'm just using this for my bronzer. So... don't hate. Okay. So I have that down, and what I'm going to do is use the number 2 BH Cosmetics brush, and this is the large rounded bronzing brush, and I am just going to buff out my bronzer. I'm also going to use the BH Cosmetics number 3 rounded buffing brush for my blush. This BH Cosmetics number 2 brush is also a large rounded bronzing brush. So you can also bronze with this, and I'm just playing around with these right now. I want you guys to be able to see me as well as you can and see the colors and how the brushes are working and stuff like that. So, but I use this guy, which I really wish was a little bit bigger, but I use this for my highlight. And I have 2 different highlights I can choose from. I got the Morphe Spark highlight, and I got the BECCA Opal. And they're both kind of dark. I was hoping for a little bit of a lighter highlighter because I am so pale. But I'm going to use the BECCA today. And I'm just going to pat that on this brush that is not for highlighting. And I'm going to just highlight with it. Yeah, that highlight is just a little dark for me. I need something a little bit lighter. But anyway, so we're gonna move right on to eyes, and I'm just gonna do a really quick eye look for you guys. Nothing crazy. I have the Urban Decay eyelid primer on, and I'm going to go in with my Morphe 35F palette. It doesn't have the names of the colors, but I will let you know right now. I'm going to dive into this color first as my transition shade. And I am going to use the BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. I'm just going to put that as the transition shade. And that color is extremely light. You can barely see it on my eyes, but that's kind of what I wanted. And then I'm going to dip into this color right here. It is a matte kind of brown color, a light brown color. And I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics number 7 brush. Okay. And I'm just going to go in the crease and a little bit above, just like what I did with the last one. Okay, so that's cute. So now I'm going to just go in and just blend that out just a little bit.